Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Sports PSP. Hope everyone's enjoying a fantastic evening. Man, we're about 3 months away from the NFL season. Can you believe it, folks? 3 months away from the NFL season. Man, I gotta talk about some NFL news regarding Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. I'm reading an article. Let me read a little bit here from an article from SportsIllustrated.com. Zach Kelberman. Let me read a little bit. During his final season in Seattle, with the prospect of playing elsewhere becoming increasingly likely, Russell Wilson drew legitimate interest from the Philadelphia Eagles, who submitted a massive offer for the Super Bowl winning quarterback. Sports Illustrated's Greg Bishop reported last week. The feeling, however, was not mutual. Wilson refused to waive his no-trade clause for the Eagles before green-lighting a deal with the Denver Broncos. This is what Bishop said on Seattle Sports Radio. I think the Eagles really wanted him. I think they liked his style of play. I think that makes sense, right? It's similar to Jalen Hurts, especially when he was in his prime and a little bit faster, I think, than now. And yeah, my understanding at that time is that Russ wanted to stay here, and then ultimately that's not what happened. Bishop's reporting echoes that of NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, who revealed in April he was pretty convinced Wilson would land with the Eagles or Washington Commanders amid the 2022 offseason. But Wilson wouldn't budge on his preference, his, quote, clear-cut number one choice in Denver, according to longtime confidant Jake Heaps. The rest is history. Wilson was sent to the Mile High City for a blockbuster collection of draft picks and players, while Philly entrusted its starting quarterback to eventual NFL MVP Jalen Hurts, who led the club to an appearance in Super Bowl. So, and you can read the rest of the article here, folks, by Sports Illustrated's Zach Kelberman. Here's all I'm going to say regarding Russell Wilson turning down the Eagles. The Eagles have the last laugh. Because Jalen Hurts, no one can make an argument at this point Russell Wilson is better than Jalen Hurts. If you're trying to make that argument, get out of here with that. Jalen Hurts is better. Much better than Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, without question, the worst year of his career, folks. Now, later in the season, last season, he played a little bit better. But last season, he was awful. The games against the Raiders, the game against the Colts, the Christmas game, I think it was against the Los Angeles Rams. Russell Wilson was flat out awful last season. Philly is having the last laugh because he turned the Eagles down, according to the source from Greg Bishop of Sports Illustrated, and Jalen Hurts is there. Jalen Hurts now got his money. He got his bag, and rightfully so. And Jalen Hurts has gotten better. When you hear all the things about Jalen Hurts, not just with his production and his improvement, but the character, the person that he is. Teammates love playing with Jalen Hurts. They love Jalen Hurts. As a teammate, as a friend, as a brother, he's the type of person that you want to be with because he's willing to put in the extra work. That's what guys love about him. Russ, on the other hand, I don't get that impression. I've said it before, folks. I am no stranger to criticizing Russell Wilson, I'm sorry. I've said it before, folks, he's corny. I think the personality, the thing that he's trying to show folks is fake or unauthentic. He's trying to show people that he has personality and he doesn't. And I just think, in my opinion, this is it for Russell Wilson in 2023. Considering that Sean Payton is now your new head coach compared to Nathaniel Hackett, seems like the reason why he was there was because they were trying to get Aaron Rodgers, and unfortunately that didn't work. If it doesn't work out for Russell Wilson with Sean Payton, then I don't know what else to say with Russell Wilson. And I agree with my boy Sports Talk. Go check him out on TikTok and YouTube. Go check him out on a lot of platforms. He's really great when it comes to his football and basketball analysis. I do agree with him. It could hurt Russell Wilson's legacy and reputation. And it could hurt his Hall of Fame chances. Now, I believe Russell Wilson will be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's a perennial Pro Bowl quarterback. You know, he's been to 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl, been to a fair amount of NFC Championship games. I believe he should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But if he has another awful season, especially like he had last season, with Sean Payton, with the improvement on the offensive line, it's over. I mean, clearly, no one is expecting the Denver Broncos to win the AFC West. Obviously, that's Kansas City. And then, of course, the Chargers. Even though I have been critical of Justin Herbert, and I don't think Justin Herbert is all that, in my opinion, I have the Chargers finishing second in the AFC West. Broncos should be third. And then fourth is the Las Vegas Raiders, is because I think Josh McDaniels is terrible as a head coach. But this is it for Russell Wilson, man. He's got to get it done this season. And if he doesn't, with new ownership, they can just eat up that contract. And they can move on and go with something else at quarterback. That's what, in all likelihood, is going to go down. They're going to keep Sean Payton because Sean Payton, that's their type of head coach. They're not asking him to be the head coach. They're asking him to have full control of the team. This is it for Russell Wilson, man. He might be under the most... He is probably the most... He's the most pressured quarterback heading into 2023. I think he's under the most pressure. Without question. And if he doesn't get it done, it's over. Nothing more. Nothing else. And we all know Shannon Sharpe and Denver Broncos fans and fanatics, they will not hesitate to criticize Russell Wilson's ass. And rightfully so. As for Philly, they're getting the last laugh. Because Jalen Hurts has gotten significantly better. He's what the type of player and person the city of Philadelphia is proud to have. He was going to be taken care of with his contract. And I believe as his career goes on, he will only get better. So those are my thoughts, folks. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are getting the last laugh. But please leave your comments in the comment section below. Do you believe, based on this report, Russell Wilson made a mistake? Do you think the Eagles are getting the last laugh? I believe unequivocally yes. And much more. Other than that, it's your boy Sports PSP. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and God bless.